So, Andy, it's running. Okay. First question: introduce yourself, who you are, where you come from, how old are you, all this stuff.
Right, my name is Nick. Should I look at the camera?
No.
Okay.
Look to me.
Looking to you for the answers. So my name is Nick. I'm from South Africa. Johannesburg is where I grew up, and I've lived most of my life there. I'm 27 years old. What are the questions?
That's okay.
Okay.
Do you smoke weed?
No.
Marijuana?
Nothing.
Ganja?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Why?
I don't smoke. There's one thing in my life I never wanted to do, and that was smoke. So I've never smoked a cigarette, I've never smoked weed, I've never smoked ganja, marijuana, nothing.
Yeah. I think you have to come a little bit more to me.
To you, eh?
Yeah, you go to this side and I'll come.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you never smoked?
nothing. I've never been intrigued to smoke. People have smoked.
Yeah.
I've been offered to smoke, but I always say no. It's like something in this life, if you choose one thing, it's easy to say I'll do everything once.
Yeah.
But choose one thing that you'll never do. That's quite difficult to do.
Yeah.
So for me it's smoking. I'll never smoke. I play a lot of sport, so I just like my lungs. I don't know, maybe it's just not even that, it's just I don't I'm not interested in smoking.
It's perfect.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good.
That's my
I
answer.
hate smoking.
Yeah.
And I smoke on every interview. That's
Nice, nice. It's the style.
and what is your job?
My job is illegally I manufacture nothing. No. My job is I'm engineer. I'm a mechanical engineer. So I did study mechanical engineering, then I did a master's in solar power, solar thermal power, which is the CSP, which they call concentrating solar power.
Yeah.
When you build the big solar power plants and stuff. And now I'm a renewables engineer. I work for a big consulting company, and we build wind farms, and we help developers build wind farms, solar power plants. I do gas, steam, diesel, whatever power generation, I'd call myself. So if it's power generation, power and energy interests me a lot, and power economics as well. The economics involved with the power industry, especially in developing countries.
Yeah.
So when you take economics for a developed country, it's very, it's easy to apply, everything works. But when you take it for a developing country, often what will happen is first world private businesses will come into third world countries and propose they build a power plant of this size, etc. But the demand of the entire country, for example, let's say it's 1,000 megawatts.
Yeah.
This guy wants to build a power plant that's 2,000 megawatts. What the hell, man? They don't need the power,
Yeah.
They need schools and roads and all this. So what happens is legislation, laws, policies, energy policies in these countries that are written by the governments of the developing countries, Latin Africa, Central America, wherever, and the Middle East as well, are, they can easily be exploited. And then the countries of the especially developing countries take debt on from the World Bank, from the IMF, from whichever institutions, UN, and they'll take on a lot of debt to fund projects, but they'll never actually be able to pay back the debt.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting thing. So the economics of energy precisely in particular interests me, and then power generation is my sort of field.
Okay.
So that's a long answer to your question.
Yeah,
But
it's okay.
That's
I
what I'm
just have
interested
to turn off the display because the battery is nearly empty,
Okay.
and maybe it works for the rest of the interview. Maybe we have to cut it.
Okay. What do you do with the interviews?
I told you everything later.
Okay.
So, do you want to improve your life standard?
My life standard?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Everything is okay, everything is nice.
Everything is fun. There's enough for everybody. There's enough for me. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I like my life.
Yeah, that's
I
perfect.
can't ask for more. Yeah.
And what do you think about religion? You're a religion person?
No, not at all.
Why?
I don't. I was brought up, so my father is Italian and my mother is Dutch, but I was brought up Roman Catholic. So when I was younger, I went to catechism, to the church, we did the lessons. As you get older, I don't know, the generation, whatever, I started to ask questions, and the answers that the church or the people provide doesn't always answer my question.
Yeah.
So I get a bit confused, and I think, okay, I'll find my own way.
Yeah.
And that's it. So yeah, I have no religion. Each to their own in life. So this guy does this guy does this guy does this. As long as you're happy, that's fine. You don't need to be unhappy, and you don't need to be greedy and powerful about what you have. And that's the problem with the world. Is that there must be more of these people, more of these. But no. Just let everybody be.
Yeah.
So no, not religious, and open to. I'm interested in everyone's religion. I have Muslim friends, Hindu friends, African culture friends, Catholic friends, this
Yeah.
friends. Yeah, I don't really care. To me, religion is a bit of a story.
Yeah.
It's a well-written Bible story, nice to tell, good morals, good principles to live by, to run your life by. But not for me. Yeah, yeah.
Then tell me about the best moment in your life.
Wow. Yes, there's been many best moments in my life. Every day is the best moments in my life. Yeah, I could say.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of things in my life, man. A lot of adventures. Just make adventures. I do things. I've had big parties. I've cycled through different countries, mainly a lot of my country for different days. I've got lost in the mountains and slept in freezing times. I've paddled whitewood raft down rivers. I've snowboarded in the Alps. I've seen newborn babies. I've watched some people pass away. Yeah, man. I don't know. Every day is, yeah, man.
The whole life is the best moment.
Yeah, every night. I just have a lot of excitement for life to explore, find out what's going on the earth.
Yeah.
And then one day I will get old. I'll sit in a chair. I'll drink my tea. I'll be whatever age, and I'll be like, yeah, man, I did some cool stuff. I did a good life.
Yeah.
And that's all I can say. So for me, every day is a good day. Yeah.
And would you say you're an optimistic person?
Yes, I'd say optimistic, but more realistic.
Yeah.
So I never see the worst in anything, but I understand the reality of a situation.
Yeah.
So I like to be optimistic, but not false hopes, if you know what I mean. Hope is not a strategy.
Mm.
So hope and faith, you have them in your body, and somehow you think and you know and you hope something will happen, but at the same time, yeah, I think realistically of what is real. So, but I am optimistic about mankind, in that inherently, sort of, you understand, built inside us.
Yeah.
We have a good inside us, and that can prevail sometimes and come out. So, yeah, I'm more of a realist than an optimist, but I'm optimistic. I believe in the good in people, if you will. Yeah. So
Are you believe in love?
I do. It's an interesting one. Yeah, I believe in. There's a feeling you get when your heartstrings are pulled, So what if that's real or not real, you see? It's a lust more. It's a, I want that person, I need that, I crave that. So the word love is just a word that is created to describe the feeling. So do I believe in love? I said yes, but the word, no, I don't believe in love, the word. I believe in you either feel right or you don't feel right. Either it's good or it's bad, and if it's bad, don't do it, People say, but I'm in love and I love this, and don't use the word love too much, because it's got a whole bunch of things associated with it.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah. But I do believe, because I've definitely felt in love and loved somebody, and I think been loved. So I use that word to describe that. And but I definitely know more than a word when something is right. It's either right or it's wrong.
Yeah.
If it's right, there's a reason it's right, and it's right for so long, and then after that, maybe something changes, and then it's not right anymore. So yeah.
Okay.
That's my answer. Yeah.
And who's the most important person in your life?
The most important person in my life. I can't give you an answer. Nobody. No one in particular. There's people I mean, my mother is an amazing woman. My father worked a lot, and she would just bring up myself and my brother. And as I've gotten older, I realized what she went through and how she brought us up and the person I am today, and how I think and the things I do, and studying and having what I have today is also a lot because of her. So she's, I respect and an icon to understand what she went through, and you have to do that, the responsibility you have and stuff. Then the same way my father, because he came from right after the war, he was born and there was nothing. He didn't even finish high school. Nothing. He had nothing. So he just started to work and went around the world and ended up in South Africa because he was born in Italy. And he learned English, and then he has a family and a home, and he's got everything. So those people are important to me, I suppose, in the sense of important. But yeah, I don't know if the word of important depends how you define the word. But those people are important. And then I just have those: my mom, my dad, and my brother. My brother is like the closest person to me. So yeah, I suppose, yeah. Otherwise, not many people.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where you want to go in this world? Which places you want to see?
Every single country, if I can.
Yeah.
To understand.
It's just 198 in this world.
198. I think I can do it. Yeah, yeah. There was a German guy, Holtzhoff. I think Gunther Holtzhoff. He left in 1989 with his wife. They were going to drive for 1 year through Africa.
Yeah.
The trip wasn't 1 year. The trip ended up to be 25 years. He drove the car in every country of the world. Yeah, so he has traveled every single country of the world. And he started the trip at 59 years old. And he finished now when he's, he's 80.
Yeah.
So that interests me. But I love to travel, so just you don't need a lot of money to travel. You just need to enjoy it, just go. So I suppose every place I can go, every opportunity. There's nowhere I don't want to go. I want to go everywhere. If you say let's go here, I come. So
same like me.
Yeah.
And what was the best place you had sex?
Yeah, the best place I had sex. Where is it? I've had sex on balconies when the people are walking in the street below on a Sunday afternoon, and I think they can see us, but they don't. We make it very, very secret.
Yeah.
But you're looking over the balcony, but you're having sex. So that was interesting. I've had sex on the top of buildings at my university, under the stars, looking at the city skyline. What else have I had? I had sex in some like under staircases of a shopping center once. But it's not always the best. It's just more exciting. It's like exciting places to have sex. I can't even in the showers is always nice. But that's whatever. And the best places would be interesting places that you have had sex. Interesting. And on a quad bike once I had sex. My ex-girlfriend, she had a farm, and I went on a quad bike, and so just random places, man. It's always fun.
Okay.
As long as it's fun, it's the best place.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And what do you think about the television program here in Africa?
I don't have a TV, so I think, that's an interesting question. I think television is powerful. It's a powerful tool of communication, but it's run by the first world.
Yeah.
And if it's run by capitalist ideals and sort of, especially in Africa, the way materialism sort of ingrains itself in society, then it can be dangerous. And it is, especially with the free TV and the local TV. You get the 3 or 4 channels. The locals watch it a lot. They come home, they watch the program. But it's a sense of life and community and living for them. They get excited, they talk to their friends. It's what humans need, But at the same time, nobody realizes the propaganda or the other side of it that's been ingrained on you. After 5, 10 years, you start to think like that. When I was at home at my parents' house, we had TV, but luckily we had a few channels, like we had the Discovery Channel and movies. So I really like to watch movies. They always interest me, movies and sort of documentaries, my favorite. But I don't watch the news. If I want to know anything about the world, I go on the internet and I read it if I need to. And then, but I don't have TV. I haven't had TV for 2 years now, so I like to go and watch documentary films on the internet and stuff like that. So I don't. TV it's a good thing, but it's 20, 30 years ago. The world is changing, and people's way of thinking is becoming more independent. I don't want to be told what the news is. I want to go find out the news. Exactly.
Look what you want.
Yeah.
And what would you regret the most not have done if you die now?
Absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. If I died now, I'd be quite content. I think I've had a good life. I've done a lot of things, and I've told the people I love them, and if people just want to say it like that, I have nothing. You can die now. It's okay.
And what do you think happens after the death?
Absolutely nothing. No, nothing. There's an energy. I believe in an energy or an aura about me, my personality. I wouldn't say I believe in ghosts and things like that, but I believe in energies. So there's something here beyond your body that gives you something of life, that your heart beats for a reason, and nothing is it's not just beating because biological level and scientific it's beating, but there's a certain sense of energy in the universe that that is around everybody with each person. So when you die, that energy, there was something there, there was a positive, let's say what it did was, and now it's gone. So it's okay, so that is all gone, but the energy must go somewhere.
Yeah.
And I believe it just gets absorbed in the planet, in the energy realm or whatever it be. So that's why when you feel things, when people speak to you, maybe they say spirits, there's things, I don't know. I just believe it's the energy of a person that was once there.
Yeah.
And it can affect us many ways. We don't understand how it works, but the reason some people see things, not always, I don't expect. Otherwise I believe nothing. There's no afterlife, there's no anything. There's just blackness. It's just, I was here and I wasn't here. And before I was not here, there's nothing. I don't remember anything before. I go now and I'm gone. My energy moves on. Yeah, and maybe the energy creates new life. So in a way that, yeah, I don't know, something like that. It's just,
Okay.
that's all. I don't really know.
The
It doesn't
last-
scare me. Yeah, it's just nothing.
The last question, tell me your loveliest quote, sentence that you have.
Ah, man. If you want to walk fast, walk alone. If you want to walk far, walk together. That's an African proverb or something. It interests me. Yeah, it's something that is very true. If you know what I mean. Yeah. So there's that. And then what do I like? I like one that goes. True courage isn't the absence of fear, but the willingness to proceed in spite of it. So that always, I like that quote as well, if you know what I mean. So true courage is in yeah, if you understand the quote. As to who said the two quotes, I don't know. The African proverb one is an African proverb,
No.
and the courage one, I don't know. It was told to me someday, and it's always stuck with me. You know, yeah. Even though you know something is good, you still go on. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Gracias,
That was the interview.
señor Andy. I'll see you soon, man.